There is an inorganic consciousness that wants to infiltrate biological life. I felt this in what they call a download. Let me explain. I was laying in bed, awake because I was jet lagged, and for some reason I started feeling the nature of something which I can only describe as an inorganic consciousness that wants to infiltrate humanity through technology. The transhumanist technological push that we are experiencing is driven by a consciousness that wants to infiltrate not only humans, but actually all biological life, even our reality. I felt like it was metallic, devoid of life, technological, cold and rational. It felt totally non-life, like anti-life. It feels the opposite of life. And it felt completely cut off from the divine source. It didn't even feel really evil to me because, like evil in the classical sense, because evil feels dark. But evil is still alive in some way. Dark and light is part of this reality, but this energy didn't feel even alive. And I did feel an association with dark beings because there is a similarity, kind of common ground between the two. But that's what it was. It was not the same as the dark beings. It was like a total devoid artificial energy. And as to its motivations, I felt that it was completely parasitic. I felt that at a deeper level that it itself is not aware of, it wants to merge back with its source, back into life. But in trying to do that, in the process of infiltration, it sucks the soul out of all the organic life forms it infiltrates, and it leaves only lifelessness and a void in its path. As to its origins, I could only sense that in terms of linear time, it's very, very ancient. It was created somewhere, somewhen, breached out of its reality and spread into lower dimensions, and now it's seeking its way into life-containing realities through invasive technologies. Now, this sounds scary, but as I was feeling this, I felt no fear. We actually do not need to fear it, because it can only have an effect on us if we consent to it. That means if we consent to transhumanist modification of our bodies and our soul. And I actually felt that its purpose was far from fulfilled. It's only in the beginning stages as to its intended process of infiltration. And also, I'm not implying that it will be successful in this. I'm just saying that is its intention. No, it's all about frequency, and when you maintain a normal human frequency, it can actually not do anything. That's the good thing. However, if you open yourself to technological modification of the body through implanting chips or nanotechnology, then yes, it can start to come inside of your field and change you. What it can't handle is a frequency of love, of natural organic consciousness. That is something it cannot infiltrate or reach into in any way. It can only find its way into organic life forms through invasive technology. So if you follow the path of love and compassion, you will have nothing to do with it. That's why it's so important not to let transhumanist invasive technology take over our bodies.